Hi, this is Kwavi from Kwavi.com. Welcome to Kwavi TV. Today I'm going to be talking about an important topic that everyone needs. It's about self-care. Why is that important? Why do you need it? Well, I believe self-care is a foundation of everything. How you live your life is dependent on self-care. How successful you are in your business depends on self-care. The kind of relationship you have with your family and friends are dependent on self-care. A few weeks ago, I was cutting open an apple. Outside, it looked perfect. It looked great. I cut it, and as soon as I cut the apple, I noticed in the middle was rotten. But that just goes to show that sometimes the exterior might look great, but inside isn't. And that's what self-care is all about. Nurturing from the inside so that you can shine, really illuminating from the inside out. And I'm going to talk more about that and demonstrate to you exactly what I mean by that and how you can start to implement self-care practices in your life. So we're going to talk about why self-care matters. I'm going to demonstrate to you how it all plays out so that you can get a better understanding and begin to start practicing self-care, because you'll realize it is so important to your overall well-being. I like to talk about this as the cornerstone of self-care. So let me demonstrate to you how all this works, and maybe this will help you make an informed decision so that you can begin to start practicing daily self-care in your own way without apologies, knowing that is essential to your well-being. I like to look at self-care as a light, and it's right in the middle. Okay, I'm not good with drawing, so bear with me on this one, okay? So it's like a flame, right? Now, the flame, depending on who you are and how you practice self-care, could be like burning really brightly, or it could be almost fading. Now, this is the inner part of self-care. So think of this as your well-being. This is the middle, this is the center, this is the core. And then you have this outside. Right? So you have this. Now, depending on how bright this is going to affect the color around here. So if you have red here, because you're burning really brightly, more than likely you're going to probably have more of an orange color here. So let's do this. So if you have red, let's say red, which would be the ultimate color you would want, you're going to have orange right here. And this we'll call this like a bright orange. Right? And then outside here, we're going to have maybe a light orange if we have red right here, right? And think about this layer as your exterior. So this bright orange is, your physical appearance. And then this other layer is how we interact in the world. It could be our relationships here. It could be career. All the other pieces that we interact with will be in this circle. But think about it. If this isn't burning brightly and we're not taking care of this, our physical appearance gets affected. The same thing with your relationships. And that's why this is so important. It's important that you take the time to find things to nurture yourself. And we're all different. What might nurture me might not nurture you. What might nurture you might not nurture me, but find those things. It's not enough to say, okay, I'm just going to go do a manicure. It's more than that. A manicure is great, but it's more than that. How are you feeding yourself? How are you nourishing your soul? How are you nourishing your spirit? Are you taking time to stay still? Are you taking time to meditate? Are you taking time to pray? Are you taking time to read the Bible? These are different ways in which you can nurture yourself so that you can show up in the world in the way that you're meant to, in a strong and powerful way. So I really want to challenge you to find out what is the color of your inner core. What is the color that you want it to be? And if it's not the color that you want it to be, how can you change that? When it comes to a healthy lifestyle, you deserve it, you need it, and yes, you are worth it. I hope you enjoyed this segment of Kwavi TV. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kwavi TV. And for extra health tips, visit my website, www.kwavi.com. Bye.